Hold on. Look at that. Look at that. And now the premiums that we were just watching back down to the exact same price that they were. You would have gotten, well, it's not a fake out yet, but we need to hold. So good patience here. Ooh. I'm sweating. So is the initial move down? Actually, the impulse was up as they started speaking. But all right. Watching those same 185s now. I'm going to sprinkle one in right now.
BKSY benchmark says we would be buying
one starting small. So if you're waiting for the high probability move down and you only have so much BP, you can wait for this wick 180.30. We need to break below 180, and then I think we'll be on our way. So I am still eyeballing Zoom as well.
Says the EOCL contract is central to Black Sky Score capabilities as well as the investment.
Careful here. This candle right here could be is going to be definitive. So that's why I'm saying I'm in one. I'll allow it to retest 181.75. Shut it. 181.75 is where I'm gonna let this retest. If it rejects, I'll take it to the downside. For Zoom, I'm probably gonna go with next week's contracts, June 3rd. If I take this one short, and that's the only way I will take this one. Probably gonna go with the gonna go with a $99 put. Spreads are pretty awful on that one. I might have to go with a weekly. I need the candle to close. I need the candle to close. Close 181.71. If not, that's going to be an engulfment. And we could see a reversal. Add an Nvidia, put $700. No, I did not. I did not buy a Facebook call. I did not. I bought a put. Did I say call? I can't remember. 175s. Damn, I've been all discombobulated today. Well, shit, that might have been the right move. I'm sorry. All right, well, let's see what happens here because it's at my stop loss and call entry. So it's not, I guess we're both kind of same situation here. Let me see. I did say Facebook 185s. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Today's been that day for me, so I feel, I got you. All right, you could build off of this. All right, I'm getting ready I'm just pulling up my contracts. If you are in 185 calls and this moves down and engulfs this candle, more than likely you're going to want to go ahead and cut. Don't hope, just watch and let's wait. 2 minutes and 35 seconds for this candle to close. Let's see, anybody getting any flow in? All right. 136, Netflix 180 put sweep, 617. All right, well, it's 175 puts, or I mean, you can go with a 180 put. I might end up hitting the 180 if we do end up wicking down. We're not getting much movement off of this. Okay, bouncing a little bit there. This would be a $40, never mind, $48 loss for me So obviously keeping it small is allowing me, I can make that up easily by just entering a, yeah, you haven't missed anything. I don't know why no movement has me bearish. Um, I think right now we're just fighting. I think this is fight. It looks like it might go up if it can break right here. It's 182, 67. You can see the double wicks right there, but you can also see it's where we've been held back for about an hour. So a candle over this, and I will enter calls. You don't even have to worry. I will cut the puts immediately. Candle close, and push above this, and then at that point, we could see if volume comes in. Right now we have decent volume. Then I would imagine decent volume, not great, decent. I grabbed a put. I'm in one. I just scaled into a small put off of this 3 minute candle. It bounced right here off of support. It was an early entry. And right now it's retesting resistance, not going up, having a hard time going up right now. So I'm in a 175 put, but so because the first movement was up, we wait for a retest or rejection. So most of the time, especially when you're scalping and stuff like that, the initial move is going to be reversed. So if you look at Facebook, you look at anything else, the initial move got faded, right? Now the follow through oftentimes can be a little bit tougher, to kind of differentiate because oftentimes it's always set up at like a key support level, like it is here. So SPY could very easily rip and squeeze people out, and I think that's the battle that we're seeing right now. Is there's probably a lot of people who are that was negative news if I mean in my opinion. So I think a lot of people are trying to push this down, but yep, just stay patient. Right as this goes into the green, okay, that's looking juicy. Let it follow through. They're trying to take money right now. If you aren't in anything, they would say take economy into consideration on rate. Yeah, I feel like it's just a nice way of. I don't know if the market moves up on that type of momentum, then I mean so be it. But we'll play it as we see it. Right now, I would say that whatever movement is moving, whatever's trying to go up, is very erratically being forced down. Right now, all it would take is a red candle, and I think we would probably spill. But everything is curling up. EMAs are curling up. Volume is dissipating, so I want you guys to pay attention to that. The volume is dissipating, so this might be that squeeze right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up these contracts for a quick second. Hold on one second. Same strike, 185s. So if you're already in, you actually got an incredible entry. If you are in, yeah, I already cut the put. Put's gone. I'm in I'm pulling it up right now. I'm not in anything yet. Hold on. I'm watching this 185 strike. Hold on. Oh my God. This is actually a little bit different than I would say. This is actually one of the least reactive FOMC. It's just the notes, but still, the reaction here is gross. So we're not doing much. Hold on, I'm not in anything yet. I'm just really not liking this momentum. The volume is dissipating really quickly. If you guys don't notice, we did bounce. We did pick up volume there, which could have been a short covering, but it was just a quick spike. All right, Qs look like they're trying to force their way up. Qs are squeezing out. Okay, I see the Q's going to 291.82. This could be where the Q's double top. So you see a lot of fight right here, everybody. A ton. I don't want to get involved in this fight right now because the Q's, where you see that wick, that 290.80 wick, it is not moving right now. We're not seeing that move that we would like to see with FOMC usually. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sit really quickly. If you did get into those calls, yes. If I do get into it, 185. And I'm just what you guys hear right now is what I usually is going through my brain, right? So I'm trying to decipher this, using times and sales, looking at these key levels, and really observing volume here. And as you can see, really fast dissipation of volume. What's going on here? Why is my MACD in my but yeah, really fast dissipation here. So if we're gonna bounce and move out, I think we should see it here. So I might go ahead and pull this contract up now. Everything is fine. Yeah, if you're scalping, you could be having some fun right now. But if you're trying to find direction, that's what we're trying to find out. Oh no, don't chop it. Oh boy, that would be disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, if you took the little scalp, that's awesome. I'm just gonna wait. I want to be sure. It doesn't look bad, but again, waning momentum off of FOMC, especially to the upside, right? So it looks as if there's been, I mean, the drive down was strong. You had rising volume there. But then as you moved back up, the volume, again, we saw some dissipation there. So RSI lower on Facebook. Don't get involved if you can't. All right. Oof. Oof. What are you doing? For a 1 point move, risk to reward is not there. Agreed. All right. I might go ahead and grab one now. If it's, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab one as soon as it pulls past 183. I want it to fill this wick right next to it. I'll take it right there. And due to the anticlimactic movement that we're seeing right now, I'm going to keep it light. So I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to pull the trigger. I don't want to do it until it really, because I mean, look at this resistance. We've seen multiple wicks up here, and we could see another one. If you're a market maker trying to take money from people most of the time, then this is where you do it. This is where you keep fading these pops and get yourself a fat average, and then you drive it down. So you can do 185s, you can do 190s. Be ready. You can set your entry where you want to. If you want to go ahead and get in and call it an early entry, do so. But I've been having trouble talking today, so I'm gonna just use my my good risk management here. The Qs look like they are gonna do it, so. This makes me want to walk away immediately. Immediately, no. Don't want to participate. We know what good movement looks like. Okay? We know what good movement looks like. This is not it. Okay? So yeah. It looks ready, dude, but it also, I wonder if it's dealt. It's hitting that resistance, that 295. I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just gonna watch. There's a lot of buying that happened right here. A lot. So I mean, seeing it, I have a target of the Qs hitting 292. So why did you trade today? Did you just take a trade unless you took 3 trades in the last hour or 23 minutes? Did you take why are we trading during why are we trading during I have to ask just because I feel like we gave as many warnings as we could. I never took a trade this morning. Um, I just want to make sure, I care, and that's what I want to know. I mean, like, what did you see? I still feel the exact same way, Brian. I have a couple trigger levels that I'm watching to place calls. I'll show you really quick. So right now, Rivian, which is just kind of getting faded, has a what looks to be a bull flag. It's got a gap to fill to 28. I've got a trigger at 27.50. You could take one above 27.45 and take uh, a call weekly 28 strike to the upside. There's also a gap if the market did end up exploding all the way up at 28.90. So okay. So we had decent movement there. At least we got some decent moves there. It almost seems like what does it look like tomorrow, holy cannoli? Dude, I do not want to melt up Rolly. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. You're gonna have to stay long. I'm about to go ahead and just put my cards on the table, but I really just damn near just would rather play the sell off or swing a put or something. I'd rather wait. This is god awful. Turtlicious, are you on live right now? No, you're not. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, this is excruciating for anybody involved. Turtlicious, you are? I didn't see your name. Where are you at? Yeah, I don't see you. All right, I'm gonna take it now. I'm taking a 185 call. I'm gonna keep it light. If we fall below 182.50, I'll call it a day. I'm not gonna participate. QQQ looks like it's gonna go run up to 291.85 or just 291.85. So at 275, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Facebook here. We're in a gap, so that's one. I've got a target of 185 right now. That's my main target. The real factor here is watching the cues. So if you're in the cues, we slam into this resistance fast, that's not going to leave a lot of room for profit for us. So we want to go ahead and hit the Dougie really quick, hit 184.50, and go ahead and be out, or at least for me. This sucks. Gap fills 292. I am I am I don't know, man. This is not. Boy, this feels like a fake out. Oh my God. If we fake out here, y'all, if we fake out here, we're gonna, oof, dude, we're gonna dump into Friday. I feel the fake, dude. I feel it. I feel it on Facebook. I don't want to be here. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't even. I don't even want Facebook to be existing at this point. Mark Zuckerberg just take profit on your shares or something, or buy more. Both days gap down. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're faking out here, and then we're gonna see a dump. I'll hold on to this call. If it slams back to 182.62, this is not high probability right now. You can wait until the end of the day. I will be at the dentist. I will be watching my phone and looking at charts as much as I can. Am I playing NVIDIA? I already have NVIDIA calls, which I said if they were up before the end of the day that I would likely take profit on them. So yeah, I will I definitely gonna have my phone out. So one dentistry allowed me to stream my phone to the TV inside of the room, which was kind of cool. They were down with it. I got in too early on Facebook. Before that, tried to get you for FOMC. I'm down $19 on the day. How did you go from 300 to? Wait, hold on. Am I mathing wrong, or did I read that wrong? Oh my God, this is. Yeah, I'm half tempted to just take profit on the video. I'm up. So, does anybody else take that with me? Just go, Facebook. Good God. Oh my God, sweet Jesus. All right. If you got 185s, that we're okay. But Qs are getting really close to resistance, and I think I'm gonna swing poots. So do with that what you will. 185.15. I hope we can wick that. If we can wick 185 or 184.50, really, I'll be happy with that. All right. Stop, Rod. Can we make shirts that say I'd wick that? This looks dumb. Oh my God. See that red line on Facebook's chart in the right hand corner? It's short below that. I'm gonna hold. I'm using this 9-day moving average as my stop loss. All right. You know what? I am deathly afraid of dentist, so that's one of my biggest, like one of my only. I mean, I'm sure there's things out there I haven't encountered that I'd probably be terrified of, but I don't like dentistries. I told my friend that if I could, no, I'm not scared of peanut butter though. If I had it my way, I would wake up, a blow dart would go through my window, which would be conveniently open. I would fall back asleep, tranquilized, and then wake up, and all of my dental procedures would be done. And then that would be it. So I don't even want to go in the office, like just abduct me. You ever Sensation? What is that, dude? I'm sure there's someone who will do that for you. I'm sure if I paid him enough money, we could definitely make that happen. I'd have to sign a few things. So, what's my put entry for? There is none. What are my thoughts on Nvidia's ER? S- mm, let's go look at the. Let me tell you by looking at the options. So you get what looks to be a massive double bottom. And yep. So just like we called it yesterday, the Nvidia reversal off of that third bounce of support hit. Yo, hold on. Damn. When did we talk about this? Was this yesterday? Yeah, it was. So Nvidia being at support here, um, hit that is slap up against that resistance, exactly where I was anticipating that it would be. And with that being said, I see 180 to the top. That was the calls that I was in. You're welcome to hold them if you took them with me. I I give you 185 if you do really well. If you don't, I just don't see market makers giving people money that easy. I don't. I really think that they'll. I don't know. These are my own thoughts, and earnings are always a surprise. You hit a couple, you miss a few huge. But as far as I'm concerned, to the downside, maybe 145, maybe 140. But I think that what happens in after hours is likely. So here's how a lot of the times this goes when people are in positions like they are right now, because the IV has skyrocketed so far from what it was this morning on a couple of out of the money calls. I mean, if you guys go out to the out of money calls, some of those are up, 170, 150%. Um, but yeah, and the open interest right now on like $200 calls. Or yeah, $200 calls on Nvidia, like those could be a gamble if you wanted to, like if you have to get it out of your system. 195 could be a happier medium. Um, and I'm only giving these to you, because this is what I would take if I wasn't using good risk management still. And that applies to me. Right now I'm not feeling earnings. I go through my own cycles too, so sometimes I play earnings, sometimes I don't. Although FOMC has a history, the next day the move gets faded. Yeah, I'm still on Facebook. This sucks. This is boring. What am I going to swing puts on? I will definitely swing puts on Zoom is a one stock that I kind of want to swing puts on, but um, wait, how did you? Oh, I'm on the wrong profile. There we go. Oh, 1 second. Dentistry's calling. Hello. Okay. I can do that in just a minute. Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. All right. Bye. Well, there, everybody got to hear my yo, straight up. When I read that comment, hello, can you blow dart me before I come in? I almost said it. I'm feeling impulsive today. We have to cancel your appointment today because you shorted China. Um, he just asked me if they could move my appointment earlier because all right, I'm not gonna trade this, guys. This is garbage baloney. I'm out of I'm gonna go ahead and get out of Facebook. Um, with my little change, I guess. All right, well, here's the deal. Uh, for those of you watching, I'm going to make this really easy because this is exactly what I'm going to do. And yes, I'm going to still be trading while I'm in the dentist office. I'm going to leave my stream up on Discord. See that mark right there? 180, 185. If Facebook makes its way down to there before the end of the day or even into this whole ribbon indicator, pretty much this candle over the 50% mark of this candle, if you get there, then I will swing a put. Absolutely. And that's likely going to be the one. Hold on. Shit. Hmm. Sorry, y'all. Trying to make an executive decision here. Yeah, resistance is awful far away. Awfully far away. That is a falling wedge if I've never seen one before. Good heavens. Is that going to bleed up and go fill the gap? Q's above 292. That's where that happens. Facebook faded down tomorrow. Could be at 176.15. If you're still in, I'm only cutting because I gotta go ahead and go. But this is kind of a tough one, to be honest with you. Where we're at on the chart doesn't look really great to me as far as swinging puts. We're going to have another bad opening Wednesday. Oh my God, I want a short zoom. Oh my God, every fiber of my being. Okay, hold on. That is a spicy meatball. It's kind of a cup and handle though. A 50% retracement would be to 97.60, which would be your 9-day moving average and your 200-day moving average, as well as near the top of supply. So you could see a small wick down there, 95. And then you could bounce back up from there. So, okay. Well, I'm going to leave this chart up because I really like Zoom for the put. And because this week is out of the question for swinging, I'll swing a $95 put. Try and get tight and try and get the limit on the spread. But that's only if we get a break. And I'm going to mark it on my chart for those of you guys in the Discord watching, where I want to go short. So it's going to be right there. And just for risk management's sake, if it gets back above that line, which is $100, 101, that would be my sign to cut. So I'll set alerts on that. NVIDIA is holding y'all. Stay patient. Execution is everything. That's right. Don't be impulsive. When a stock goes the opposite way you've invested, do you sell or just wait for it to go back up? So a process called DCAing, or dollar cost averaging, oftentimes will save you from having to really think about that. If you're in a bear market, you want to separate that. Um, and obviously be aware. I think it's always good to know technicals and fundamentals. Um, where you're at in the grand scheme of things, supports supply and demand on higher time frames. But that's where when I got into investing, I got into hedging, because obviously I was concerned about losing money on my investments. So yes, Facebook to the downside, 175. It's just as simple as that. I don't, the risk to reward there, you know what I mean? Like being in a massive, or you're going against the grain. Now, while that might just be a super obvious pattern, it's not worth ignoring, I think. And one thing that worries me is the bounces. Like this wick right here in itself shows a tremendous amount of strength for Facebook to the upside. So um, but so rising wedge on Zoom, I don't know if I answered your question, but anytime you move it like you have, which you've broken out of supply, or demand, more than likely you've got to go and retest that. I don't see a proper retest. All I see is consolidation, solid break, retest of the 200, and then low volume move to the upside in a reversal pattern with all of your moving averages lagging, which means they're moving behind you where normally, unless you have great volume, you're going to move with them. So OI, yeah, the OI on Zoom is a little bit low. It's not going to be like it's going to be one of those plays where Zoom is people dump that share. So Zoom dumps faster than it goes up. If you look at the chart, it'll dump from 93 to 87 in one day. So it'll pay off. It's a good, and if anything, again, I'm gonna wait for my triggers. You can go with something closer to the money, right? But all right, I gotta go ahead and go, guys. I already have. You just gave me anxiety like crazy, so I gotta go ahead and get dressed. Um, if I could be back, it's only a consultation for an operation, so I hope I won't be there long. Please, I hope they don't stick needles in me, but in my mouth. Yeah, if I can make it back in time, I'll hop on live. I'm rambling. But I'll see you guys later. I'll tag you guys tonight. So, all right, I'm leaving the stream up for you guys. So there you have it. I need that. I need the strength. Thank you. All right, peace.